Good evening and welcome everybody to the channel on this freezing cold Sunday night. Yes, it's very cold. Very cold. Tonight I'm going to be doing the third episode of the first series of Afterlife. But before I get into that, just want to give everybody on Patreon a quick shout. The semi-final of the poll voting competition for the... that's not currently going on right now, so let's just move ahead, shall we? So far, it's very, very deep, very real. The ultimate winner. So, yeah, please go and vote. Very important, because it's what you guys will be watching me react to. You know? Makes no difference to me. I'll do anything. This is what you guys want, so go vote for your favourite. Anyway, let's go. Really enjoying this so far. It's very, very deep, very real, and yeah, I'm enjoying this. If you've seen this on YouTube, then please join the Patreon for the unedited versions without the stupid writing and the stupid music in the background. You can get this in the... I keep forgetting. Yeah, I think it's the $2 tier. Might be the one.
When did you...
We'll see at the end.
It?
Oh, well, the pipe started leaking and the wallpaper started to get wet and then it started to form this image.
And when did you think, oh, that looks a bit like Sir Kenneth Branagh?
Oh, well, it's when the shading started to form around this bit here and, well, it's got a mouth, doesn't it?
It just looks like a face.
Just a line.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But it doesn't look like Gilderoy Lockhart.
And then it makes you think.
Yeah. Take a picture.
Take a picture. He doesn't want to do it, does it?
Okay.
Is this really my job?
This'll cheer the wife up knowing.
Will it?
Been a bit down lately. She's got hit in the head with a hammer.
She got hit in the head with a hammer.
Two blokes on a moped grabbed her handbag, hit her on the head and she let go. And the police don't like to chase them because the kids take their helmets off and then it's dangerous and the police might get sued, so... PC
I've got something to say.
Yep.
Right, so his wife was attacked by a pair of moped thugs. And this is what he's... Because I assume you have to call the local paper if you want to, like, submit an idea for a story, right? They don't just seek it out, do they? They don't guess that you've got something interesting going on. So this is what he's called the paper for? Okay. Surely you'd tell them about that, to warn people.
So, his wife gets mugged by a motorcycle gang, hit in the head with a hammer. He goes home, sees a stain that looks a bit like Sir Kenneth Branagh, and that's what he calls the local paper about.
Exactly!
So any stain looks like Kenneth Branagh. He's got no distinguishing features. You couldn't do a caricature of him because there's no features to exaggerate.
He does have one distinguishing feature. That bit in Harry Potter where, you know, he's got that stupid smile on his face when he's teaching the class. He's got a very punchable face. That's the distinguishing feature.
Right, he's just got a face, a vague, beige face. If I was him, I'd wear glasses, big red glasses. So when people said, Kenneth Branagh, who's that? You know, big red glasses. Oh.
I think he's quite handsome. I'd love to look like Kenneth Branagh.
Of course you would. Because you look like fucking Shrek. Be an upgrade for you. At least you'll be human then.
Birds love it. Talking of birds, I went on a date with a fat kid's mum the other night.
Oh, yeah.
I'll see you back at the office.
They were talking to each other when he left.
Where's my money?
Okay,
He robbed him. Oh, yeah, he robbed him, didn't he?
calm down.
Who the fuck are you?
I'll be whoever you want me to be.
You spent my 60 quid on a prostitute.
No, she's a friend of mine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna charge him 60 quid, have I? And less of the prostitute, I'm a sex worker.
Oh, my bad. Give me my money.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry, shouldn't you be wanking someone off?
My next point was
Sorry, shouldn't you be wanking someone off?
3 o'clock, actually.
What did you do with the money? As if I didn't know.
Bought some drugs.
Bought some drugs. They're my
Yeah.
drugs.
We could share them. Why?
Oh, you want the drugs, do you, Tony, yeah? He's bought some drugs, so now you want them.
We share them. They're mine. What did you buy?
I mean, they are technically,
Smack,
but...
bit of hash.
Right. I'll have the hash.
Keep the smack.
Ah,
I haven't got
Aw.
it on me, have I? I could bring it over later, though.
Right. Do you live here?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I got kicked out of the last garage, didn't I?
I don't mean why do you live in this particular garage. I mean, why do you live in a garage at all?
That's
Oh, this happens. People like you just don't see it from your ivory tower.
Oh, right, I'm a little princess 'cause I don't live in a hole in the wall.
You don't let him go through my stuff, OK?
Because I need a new piss-stained mattress. Fucking maggot.
Don't be so
Fucking
hard on him.
maggot.
His girlfriend died.
He had a girlfriend.
So did his.
She got him into it, I think. We all do things we'd rather not do. Do you need a bit while you're here?
Like what?
Anything.
Anything.
Anything. For 50 quid.
That's such a crazy life, you know. I mean, you know, everyone's got to make money, but yeah. He's not. Strutting the stuff on the street. Hello, hey Joe. You wanna give it a go? Gitchy, gitchy, ya, ya, da, da. Please don't.
Your lady mama lied.
This is the worst. I think I'm gonna puke. I mean, why are you taking my fish away?
You said anything for 50 quid.
How many times did you have fish fingers and beans?
Doesn't matter. You've
No,
done it now anyway.
nothing wrong with fish fingers and beans. Little George likes fish fingers and beans, so yeah, I'll have fish fingers and beans, thank you. This is sex worker.
Oh. A cleaner would be way cheaper than this.
How much do they charge?
Like 10 an hour?
So I could have got 5 hours for that.
Yeah. Back then. Probably a bit more
Anyway, it's been nice chatting.
How about a cup of tea?
Okay.
No, I mean, I'd make you one. But
No, I'm alright.
what's your name?
Roxy.
Your real name?
than- Yeah.
What are you, the Inland Revenue? It's Daphne. What? What's that face? What?
That's a nice name.
Exactly.
It is.
Don't see me.
Well, because you're not nice.
I don't know.
It suits you. Deep down, you're Daphne. You never know what's around the corner, do you? One minute you're happy and safe and smug about it. The next minute, everything's taken away from you. You need a plan B.
I had that. Yeah, I had that in 2016. You know, I was, what, 19 years old. You know, I had my life planned out. Then one night at football training, one bad move and, yep. It's nearly 10 years later. Still got chronic pain and, as a result, severe anxiety caused by that. And, yeah, literally completely changed my life and fucked it up in the process. So he's right. I know you're not here to hear me moan though, so I'll just shut the fuck up and carry on.
You never know what's around the corner, do you? One minute you're happy and safe and smug about it. The next minute, everything's taken away from you. You need a plan B.
Yep.
I know about your wife. Julian told me.
Julian, that skinny little fucker. I invite him in and he robs me.
Yeah, but you know, he can't help it though, can
Yeah, of course he can.
he? You don't know a lot about addiction then.
I think I got the gist of it. Is it the one when you go, it's not my fault, I'm addicted? Everything's an addiction these days. Oh, I couldn't help running over someone in my car when I was pissed. I'm an alcoholic. You let me off. Oh, food.
I agree with him on that one. People who, you know, run kids over while they're drunk, no excuse. There's no excuse for drink driving. There's literally no situation in which you need to drink drive. You haven't been dragged into that car by an invisible entity, have you, made to drive it with a fucking gun to your head. But, you know, other addictions, yeah, you can't help it.
I think I got the gist of it. Is the one when you go, it's not my fault, I'm addicted? Everything's an addiction these days. Oh, I couldn't help running over someone in my car when I was pissed. I'm an alcoholic. You let me off. Oh, food addiction. Addicted to food. We're all addicted to food.
Yeah, we are.
Worst one, sex addiction.
Oh, we'd die.
Literally invented by someone who got caught cheating.
Hey, those guys are some of my best clients.
I bet.
Why do you do what you do?
Money.
No, I know, but why that?
You're only asking me that because of what I do.
I mean, how'd you get into that in the first place?
Do you remember that film, Pretty Woman?
Yeah.
I just thought it looked really glamorous.
Never seen
Really?
it.
Of course not.
Oh, wait. I don't know.
You would be surprised the amount of people that still expect all sex workers to look like Julia Roberts. And then I'd show up. But I do have these.
What's that?
Tiny little hands.
Why is that good?
Oh, mate, clients love them.
Why?
Makes their cocks look massive.
Oh, I thought it was because, well, you know, who has small hands and... Yeah, let's not go any further on that.
I've learned a lot.
I'm honoured.
Good. Anyway. There you go.
Is this really all you want me to do?
Yeah.
Wow. I bet she's never had that before. You can just see it in her eyes. She's not used to being in some strange bloke's house and him giving her money. And she doesn't have to do anything like that for it. I'm not assuming how the storyline's going to go, but I think he's going to be good for her. I mean, even if he can bring her into his house just for an hour a day, it's 1 hour less that she's on that street, isn't it? And in some strange fucking pervert's car. So, yeah, I think this is going to be good for her.
See you later.
Brandy.
I absolutely love your dog.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too. Oh, that dog is ridiculously gorgeous. Just look at the coat. So smooth, shiny. It must be like... It can't be any older than like a year or two. That fine, shiny coat. It's just gorgeous. And it's not a normal German Shepherd that you expect to see. You know, I've been around German Shepherds. My dad's next door neighbour, when I lived there, used to have one. And that was lovely as well, but it didn't look like that. She's beautiful. Those ears.
I was going to put it in for a wash. Oh, what have I done with it? Right, well, we'll find it. It's all right.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
You alright?
Yeah.
Don't say it.
You alright, Dad?
How's Lisa?
Oh, Jesus. She's dead, Dad. Remember that, all right? Because every time you ask me about it, it really fucking hurts, okay?
Why don't you just go along with it?
Why?
Because it might make him feel better.
Right, okay. Once again,
here,
no one
boy.
cares about my feelings.
Come
Just had a prostitute lecturing me about how I should care about the feelings of a
here.
smackhead who robbed me. That sounds... He works for me and she was doing the washing up. All right, this is...
Yeah, it sounded a bit... Yeah.
I'm sure.
Interesting.
Oh, what is?
No, it's the way you said, none of my business, I'm sure. Like you thought it was your business.
No, I didn't.
Well, you did.
What's wrong with you? Why can't you just be normal? I mean, I know you're not normal.
Because he's a broken man. He's literally... His heart and soul are in fucking pieces. You know? Like, you know, I hate it when people complain about you being miserable if you've got, like, depression or whatever. You know, they say, oh, cheer up. But it's like, fuck off. You don't know what it's like to be inside my head. Don't tell me to do something that... You know, but him even more so, because he's actually been through something really traumatic and awful. I can't even imagine what it must be like. You know, to lose your wife so young. It's not like they were both in their 80s and it's expected to happen at some point, at any point, is it? So no, I don't agree with
It's
that.
the way you said.
And I hate when people do that. Tell you, cheer up or sort yourself out. Or,
You did.
You know.
What wrong with you? Why
What's
can't
wrong?
you just be normal? I mean, I know you're not normal. You're bitter and angry and depressed and you're all upset with the world. But for God's sake, this is your dad.
I know.
You know, can you not just maybe pretend to be normal for the 10 minutes that you're with him?
Oh, is that a dig that I've seen for 10 minutes?
No, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I was just saying that maybe for the 10 minutes
Yeah,
that
no,
you're...
it's just a lot of...
I know what she's saying though, but you know, it's that bad. Will it make much of a difference? I'm not sure by the time that she's left that he's all right with her anyway. With him
Opinions
anyway.
for some of it isn't your business.
He can still feel hurt.
Right, no, I get that.
Everybody can.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's just a bit weird from someone who's looking after my dad as their job. It's a bit unprofessional. Give me all this attitude, don't you think?
You're like a troll on Twitter. Just because you're all upset, everybody else has to feel upset. You know, at first I thought I will give him the benefit of the doubt because I just assumed that you were always having a bad day.
Just
But
go
maybe
over there,
it's
then.
just because you're a cunt.
Whoa!
That went well.
Can't.
Cunt. Yep.
I can't believe it. I mean, she's a nurse looking after my dad who's got Alzheimer's, and then she's giving me grief for getting upset about stuff.
I wouldn't worry about it,
No, I know.
but you do.
Yeah.
Do you know she's right?
No, what?
No, what?
Unbelievable. Stan, what do you reckon? Do you think the women are ganging up on me?
He agrees with me.
There's a surprise.
Apologise to her.
For what?
Doesn't matter. It shows strength, not weakness, trust me.
I can't just go and apologise for nothing.
Well, it wouldn't be for nothing, would it? You'd be apologising for arguing with someone you like, someone who's nice. She's nice, right?
She's...
There you are.
Yeah.
What?
Thought so. Well, why didn't you look at it as your first lover's tiff?
That's ridiculous. OK, good. Well done. Right. I'll see you later. See you later, Stan.
There you go. There's he off. He didn't look too happy there, did he?
Good week?
No, of course not. How could I possibly have had a good week?
How do you know that, really?
Why am I paying you then?
That's a good question.
And?
Why are you paying me?
So I've got to know that
That is the question.
too.
Tony, we're here to ask and answer difficult questions about yourself. Now, maybe you don't want to know the answer. Maybe the easy way out for you is to think that there isn't an answer. Well, there is an answer, but you seem happier to just accept your unhappiness.
No, I do accept my unhappiness. I know exactly why I'm unhappy. And I also know the only thing that would stop me being unhappy is impossible. What I don't know is why I pay someone who doesn't care about me.
Well, there are people in your life who care about you, but do they actually do what's good for you?
I don't think anyone knows what's good for me.
Well, I think it's in there somewhere.
I just want to stop feeling sad.
Do that. Just stop feeling sad.
What, just do it? That's your advice as a therapist. Just stop feeling sad. Exactly. That's all you need to say. You don't need to say anything, just make the noise.
So
What a
I'll
prick.
make some notes at the time if I can be bothered and stay awake. I'll get the gist of it, their name and age, what street they live in. People love that. And then I'll try and make the fucking banal seem mildly interesting. This guy, his pipes leaked and a stain appeared on his wallpaper that he said looks like Kenneth Branagh. You know who that is?
No.
No?
He's an old actor, director. Have you heard of Emma Thompson?
Yeah.
He'd hate that. Anyway, it was a stain on a wall. Have you got the photos from the...
Yeah. Talking of photos, I've got some pictures, you're like this, of the date I had with the fat kid's mum.
Right, everyone, listen up.
I love how he keeps referring to her as the date I had with the fat kid's mum.
Works outing.
No.
Works outing? No.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's gonna be good. It's good for team building. There's a new comedy club in town.
What team? There's like 4 of you, and you just sit in the office and have banter with it. You don't need to build. I can sense that there's a real bond between these lot. I know Tony's miserable and he keeps taking the piss out of Kath and, you know, whatever. But I can tell that these guys, you know, yeah. It's not...
Just open, they're advertising with us, so I thought, show willing, bought us all tickets.
I said I could have got them for free.
Yeah, no, I know, but you've got to support the arts, haven't you?
It's good. All proper comedians. There is a woman on.
Right.
No, I'm just saying. Just checking you're all right.
All right, but what? Women being comedians? Oh, no, I hate that. No, they shouldn't do... Women shouldn't be comedians. They should stay in their place, making sandwiches in the canteen. Fucking hell, Kath!
Good. So, yeah, come. It'll be fun.
Why wouldn't anybody be okay with that in the office?
Talking of fun.
Jeez!
Tony.
Oh.
Who's that?
Local nutter.
Oh, he's happy, isn't he? He's happy. He wants to show off.
Give it a chance.
He's in love already. I can tell.
Tony.
Oh.
Who's that?
Local nutter. Always trying to get in the paper, ain't you, Brian?
She's new. Yeah.
You stink.
Never mind that. Got something for your front cover.
Isn't that the guy out of Derek? The really inappropriate guy who just sits around with a can of special brew all day.
If you're interested.
No.
Freddie Mercury's tooth.
Where'd you get that?
Up the park by the swings.
And what makes you think it's...
Oh, right. He's been hanging about there lately, has he, yeah?
Freddie Mercury's.
Look at the size of it, mate.
He's disgusting.
Huh?
You
You
found
stick a knob down your throat, blabbermouth.
Why do you want to be in the paper, Brian?
Because I want to show the world what I got, what I can do. What diseases I've had.
Well, no one's interested in your diseases.
Oh, are they?
No.
Sexual exploits?
No.
No. I'm a member of a swingers club. Oh, you know, the assistant manager of Tanbury FC. I've given him a blowjob. Stick that on your sports page.
Well, we're not, are we? We're not going to put it on the sports page. It's not Freddie Mercury's tooth. We're not going to put your diseases. This is a local paper about old ladies, their big fat cat, or someone finding a hat in a tree. We're not suddenly going to go...
How he just gave Sandy the eyes. And she was like... Again.
Well, we're not, are we? We're not going to put it on the sports page. It's not Freddie Mercury's tooth. We're not going to put your diseases. This is a local paper about old ladies, their big fat cat, or someone finding a hat in a tree. We're not suddenly going to go with, oh, here's Brian Gittins, local man done proud, sucking off some fucking nonce at the football. Think.
Have you got a jokes page?
No.
Right, well then you're missing a trick, because I write my own jokes. Do you want a new one?
Go on then.
What do you get if you cross a disabled octopus with my ex-wife? A 5-legged slut.
Right.
Right, I'm starting to understand him a bit more. Who is this actor that plays him and the character out of Derek? Because he's really good at playing a weirdo. You know? Like, here now, you know, the shifty eyes and the weird facial expressions, it's not... I don't feel like I'm watching someone play a part. It's like I'm watching a real weirdo who's just broke into the set of Afterlife and they just decided to film him. That's what it feels like. He's really good at playing like a weirdo that... Wow. Who is he?
Man.
Is he a comedian, an actor?
Everyone's thinking Jackie Collins. Have you?
Why actually then?
I've been pressed before. Am I right?
True.
Brilliant. Okay. Cheers.
Doesn't have to be true to go in the paper. Fair play, Brian. Brian Gittins, that's what he said his name was, wasn't it?
I've got a good feature for you.
No, you haven't.
Rude. You haven't even heard it yet.
No need.
Crystals.
Told you.
They're healing power.
Oh.
They're bullshit.
You're so
Yeah, they are.
narrow-minded.
No.
You don't believe in anything.
Yes, I do.
Thought you were atheist.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I don't believe in anything, does it? It means I don't believe in any god.
How can you not believe in God?
Which one?
What do you mean?
Well, Zeus,
Who?
Greek god, or Ra, or Ganesh,
No, not those ones. The real one in the Bible.
Yahweh.
Just God.
Well, you know how you
Yahweh!
don't believe in all those other gods I mentioned? That's how I don't believe in yours.
How can you not believe that someone created all this, though?
I do. I believe that... Let's not go into it.
Why do you believe that someone...
Do you know what? I know I keep claiming that I'm an atheist, but what do you call it when someone isn't religious to the point where they don't pray and they don't go to church and they don't do things that the religion says you should do, but you still like feel like you don't want to do certain things in case there is something or somebody that might punish you for doing certain things, and you worry about what's going to happen when you die, if you're going to end up in a good place or a bad place, and that if you act faithful to some kind of entity, it might help you have better luck in your life for like your family or something. That's not being religious, is it? Is it? There's a term for it, but I don't know what it is. But I don't know if you can be that if you're not actually religious as well. I don't know.
You know.
Because it's so good.
Because that's what I'd
Not just
say
be
I am.
chance, can it? What, the Big Bang? Everything came from nothing? That's impossible.
You're right. God did it.
But it was proven.
So where did God come from?
That's the only thing about religion, you know. And it's not being mean, it's just facts. Nobody's been able to unequivocally prove that God exists. I'm not saying that, you know, it's just that's what the argument people would give. But me, I don't like to swear down God so much because I understand he's a great comfort to many people, you know. And you never know, do you? Your life can change so much that the only thing you might have left is to turn to God. So I don't swear him off that much. I just say that right now in my life, introducing religion into my life wouldn't make a difference. It wouldn't make anything better, and it wouldn't make anything worse. That's where I stand as of this current moment. But down the line, who knows? You know, you never know where you might end up. So I don't swear it off completely. But for now, it's, yeah, the Big Bang, facts, scientific evidence can prove
He's always been around.
things like evolution, existence, but we haven't proved that.
We always found so much joy in everything, all the little things. Sitting on the sofa with the dog.
But I hope there is somewhere we all end up when we die, and there is somebody who's in charge of it all, and you know, he.
We always found so much joy in everything, all the little things. Sitting on the sofa with the dog. With that look on your face, like, I'm just sat on the sofa with a dog, I'm loving it. Give the dog a kiss from me. And take her to the beach. She loves it there. You both do.
Do you want to go to the beach? Yeah?
Aww.
Come on in.
I love when dogs do that. As soon as you mention something that they know is good, whoop, he's the same. As soon as you say that W word, he can be fast asleep and a deep sleep snoring, and you only have to whisper it like that, and he's like, hey boy, he's asleep now. If I did it now, he'd be on that bed ready to go with his tail wagging. A beautiful dog. I want one. Where's this? That's not in England. There's no beach like that in England. He's got a tag like that, bone shaped. No! Even the dog's laughing!
I'm so... No, you freaked the dog out!
No, he hasn't. He's made a laugh at you.
Might as well go in the sea now.
Oh, I want this. Why can't I have this?
Come on, you come in the sea with me. You come in.
No.
You come in. Tony,
No.
come in.
No.
Come on.
Oh, that's a British beach.
Come in, Tony.
I can tell. Don't worry, he's coming back. Yeah, that Golden Globe speech has kind of spoiled the first series of this. Because I know he's not going to kill himself in this first series. But, it's still hard to see. You know, it's just... The dog barking at him as well, you know. She was panicking. Hold on, I've just... Hold on a sec. Sorry guys, I'm just yeah. Anyway, sorry, yeah. Up to this point, he's we're just seeing him test different methods of trying to take his own life. It's like he's, I mean, part of the pun, but testing the waters of each method, and it's really hard to watch because that's a real thing that I feel like people do. I mean, when I was in a situation like that, like really bad, I was considering things like that, and you do kind of, you know. But I'm glad he's turned back. I mean, I knew he would because, you I know that he doesn't do anything like that in this first series because it's been confirmed by Ricky himself. But it's really eerie to watch somebody doing that when you've sort of done it yourself. Because even though you're so depressed that you hate your life, hate yourself, well, you might hate yourself. He might hate himself, but I'm basing this on my experience with this. You do want to find the easiest, quickest and least painful way. And it's just really eerie watching that being portrayed on the screen. I'm glad they're not pulling any punches with this kind of reality and subject, because you can't sugarcoat something like this. And if they had, I'd be really pissed off that they'd done that. Because I think when they try and portray this in something like EastEnders, they don't go far enough. It doesn't seem real. But with this, it does. And I'm really surprised that it's in a show with Ricky Gervais. It's so out of character for him, you know? For all the time that I've watched anything he's done in my entire life, he's taking the piss out of everybody. Nobody's safe. But now it's like he's this empathetic, light-hearted person. Because he's written something that's just so real and so, you know, it delves so deep into the into human nature. It's just something I wouldn't expect to come from him ever. This and Derek, I've only done the first episode of Derek, or did we do episode 2 as well? Either way, but that feels like it's going in the same direction as this as well. And Derek's quite recent as well. This is more recent. Maybe this is him heading in a new direction. Now he's not so young anymore. He's like, right, time to stop being a twat. I'm not saying he's a twat. I mean, you know, in a jokey sense, it's time to stop being mean to everybody. Maybe I should try being a bit more real. I'm not a kid anymore type thing. Just a thought. I'm sorry, but he does not look like he's just got out of the sea.
That's why they call them sports socks. Thank you.
Sports socks! Yeah, your sports socks. 2 for a pound. 2 for a pound.
Thank you. You're a wonderful crowd, really are. I'm glad you're a wonderful crowd. I've had some bad news this week, I have to say. Oh, come on, sadder than that. Yeah, it was. A friend of mine actually committed suicide last week. Yeah, went upstairs, swallowed everything in the bathroom cabinet. Yeah, choked on a tampon. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wrong place, wrong time, pal. Like, literally, you could not have picked a worse place to tell that joke. You have no idea who sat in your front row. Yep.
Choked on a tampon.
Tell you, this guy absolutely fucking hated that joke. I tell you, his face felt like my
Yeah,
nan.
he did.
Oh no! Like, clear up, mate. Might not ever happen. Come on. They're going, I'm not gonna laugh at this. Come on. What's your name then, man? What's your name?
Tony.
Tony.
Yeah.
There we go. Not so hard. What's your story, Tony?
What's my story?
Yeah. Sitting here, front row. What's your story?
My wife died early this year. Breast cancer. And it broke me. Not a day goes by when I don't think of killing myself. I just don't see any point in living.
Yeah, go on, make a joke now.
Yeah, umbrellas are weird, aren't they? You ever had umbrella?
He asked.
Oh dear.
We did. He asked me questions, so I told him the truth.
The truth's important to you, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, well, here's the truth for you, Tony. I'm tired, mate. Okay, I'm tired of spending my working day worrying about you and about what you're going to do next, and trying to come up with reasons you shouldn't kill yourself, and finding tickets for things to try and cheer you up. Okay, midweek as well.
Well, here's a question for you. Who's asked you to do that? Has Tony come to you and said, right, I want you to keep finding tickets and inviting me to these random events, come with you to these things? He hasn't asked you to do that, and that's another thing that I'd like to add to what I was saying earlier about people that say to depressed people, why don't you cheer up, why don't you sort yourself out, why don't you this, why don't you that? Why do they also, you know, try and encourage you to go places and, you know, join them for things? Why do they do that? If I wanted to go somewhere, I'd go somewhere. Fucking
Well, I should be home. Yeah.
Good.
This one's nearly finished now, isn't it?
Okay, well, here's the truth for you, Tony. I'm tired.
Oh,
mate.
there you go.
Okay, I'm tired of spending my working day worrying about you and about what you're going to do next, and trying to come up with reasons you shouldn't kill yourself, and finding tickets for things to try and cheer you up. Okay, midweek as well, when I should be home with my wife and son dealing with my own problems.
Right. So he's allowed to joke about suicide, but I'm not allowed
It wasn't
to.
about you, though, Tony. The joke wasn't about you. It didn't happen. He made it up. His friend didn't really commit suicide by choking on a tampon, obviously.
No, I get that.
I mean, he doesn't know your situation. Well, he doesn't. If he'd said, OK, hands up anyone whose wife has died and is thinking about killing himself, and you go, yeah, over here, and he's like, OK, mate, here's a joke for you, then...
Right. Well, maybe I wasn't in the mood.
Great. He was trying to make people laugh. That's
Again, the out of character thing. Ricky Gervais. He's written a character that's got pissed off about a joke. That is not Ricky Gervais. He's the first person to say, stop getting offended at jokes. There's nothing that I will not joke about. He's literally said that. There is no subject in the world that's off limits to humour. And now he's written a sitcom and a character that is actively spending a significant amount of time in the episode being pissed off about a joke that's been made that's vaguely representative of his current ongoing life situation. Ricky's changing! It's like watching the fucking Severus Snape character development over the course of the films. Jesus!
I'm doing it, OK? I'm doing my best trying to make you happy.
Well,
Okay.
maybe not Snape, because he spent the every film apart from the last one being an arsehole, and then we got the big revelation. Maybe... Which character developed the most in Harry Potter? I don't know. Max, shut up!
Cheers.
Right? Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
It's a bit boring, this.
Look, Audrey Hepburn. Doesn't she look beautiful? Brandy, you look so glamorous.
What have you done to her?
Laughing stock.
It was her idea.
How long did that take?
I'd
Was
say
it?
10 minutes.
Brilliant.
Happy with that.
Bought you a little present.
With the money you stole from me.
Yeah.
Thoughtful.
Who's letting him in, though?
You, sure you don't want a bit of this in it?
Yeah, go on.
Never mind.
Sure?
What's the worst that can happen?
Well, this.
True.
No, I'm sorry about the whole, robbing money thing. It's not really me.
It's the disease, right? We've all got excuses. I still can't believe we got stuff in common. Both lost our partners. Both trying to numb the pain. Both losers. No offence, but I look at you and I think, fuck me, I'm like that.
No, you're not.
Oi. Come here. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Stop crying just because someone's walked through the door. Big deal. Happens every fucking night. Come here. Sit still with your dad. Shut up. He just went like that on the desk. Right, that's me done for the night. You lazy bugger. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? What's up? What's the matter? Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Sit still. No, you can't sit like that because then the people can't see me. Sit down. There you go. Lay down. Put your paws on there and rest. Right, let's carry on.
Don't rob me.
Don't rob me. Sit still, you fucking idiot. Sit still! You R-word. Fuck off. That's the end. Right, that's the end. So, yeah. Another good episode. He's kind of just still heading down the same trajectory as he has been for the first two episodes. Kind of dealing with it in his own way, which I respect, you know. I don't think there's any... You should be forced to deal with grief and what he's dealing with in a way that someone else has decided. So, you know, he's going to see a therapist, and his therapist has just said, why don't you just stop being sad? That really pissed me off. I mean, that therapist pisses me off enough as it is, because he's a first-class twat. He's the worst therapist I've ever seen, and I hate therapists anyway. Because they don't care about people. All they care about is what they're getting at the end of the week. But the fact that he actually said that to him, why don't you just stop being sad? Your job's to tell me how I'm supposed to do that, not what I'm supposed not to do that, you stupid... Yeah, anyway. But, yeah, he went to the comedy show, didn't he, and he didn't like the joke. Because it was personal to him. It was wrong place, wrong time. Right place, right time, if you want to, you know. But he's let Julian back in the house after he robbed him. And he's, you know, doing this. But the prostitute character is interesting, and I like that connection that they had. You know, he meets her when he went to confront Julian about stealing his money, and she says, "Do you want anything?" And he's like what? Anything for 50 quid. So he has her come over to his house and clean his kitchen. But there was that moment, I mentioned it, you know, right before she's about to leave, he gives her the money. And she's literally stunned. She's like, is this really all you want me to do? Because I bet she's never had that before. You know, she's never been paid the money without having to do anything like that. And it was just, I think he's going to be good for her going forward in this series. You know, I think he's going to get her out of doing what she's doing. As I said, even if it's only an hour a day or half an hour a day that she's in his house, it's an hour or half an hour less than she's on the streets doing that. So I think it's going to be good for her life, and maybe vice versa. Maybe she'll have a good effect on him. But I like her. I like Daphne or Roxy or whatever she wants to call herself. Daphne's a real name, right? So I'm calling her Daphne. I like Daphne. She's a nice character. Yeah, it was a good episode. This was like an establishment episode. It established Daphne and Brian. New character Brian, bit of a weirdo. He wants to get himself in the paper and tell Tambury Village about what diseases he's had. You know? And then, what was it? Tony said not everybody can be in the paper, and then he was like, well, not everybody's fingered Jackie Collins. And then Tony said, have you? And he's like, no. Brilliant. But I can tell I'm going to like Brian. But yeah, this was like establishing things. 2 new characters. Tony's dad still, dementia, still sort of raising him as the man that he was before. Sad to see that happening. But I like the videos that he keeps watching on the laptop as well, that his wife left him, and also videos that they made together. Yeah, it feels very real. It's very raw, very realistic, very close to the bone. I just hope he keeps going deeper into a story. The trajectory it's heading on. I think it's yeah. So we'll end it there. I'm gonna get this uploaded onto Patreon and get something up on the YouTube channel. I might not even upload this yet. I might save it for, because I've been uploading stuff past 11 o'clock at night just so that there's something on the YouTube channel or whatever. But I might put something on YouTube first and put this on Patreon later. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But if you're watching this on YouTube, you can get this on Patreon. Oh, I said I was going to check, didn't I? Bear with. Where is it? There we go. Right, so Afterlife is available in the any tier. Really? I need to stop putting everything in the cheap tiers. It creates no incentive for... Yeah, anyway, never mind. Right, yeah, so this is available in the cheapest tier on the Patreon. So join the Patreon to get the unedited versions without the stupid writing and the stupid music and the stupid whatever. There's a lot of content on the Patreon. Also, I'm doing a Christmas deal. If you join one of the tiers that costs $3 or more, $3 a month more, fuck off, $3 a month or more before Christmas Eve, you will get January free. That's the deal that I'm doing. It's kind of like Black Friday, but I know it's a bit late. But yeah, so if you join a $3 a month or higher tier before the 24th of December, you get January free. That's my deal. But this isn't going to end up on YouTube. Right, that deal's still going on when it eventually makes it, probably, but scratch that. Yeah, right, I'm going. Bye.